Okay, I guess it works better if I enable my microphone physically, I mean. All right, so I guess we're back into it. This time for good. And we left off yesterday at 2896, which is barely above 700 points away from getting back into Throne Room, which is perfect because, well, we've made quite some progress there. And, well, if possible, I would like to finish the job now. I don't know how long it will take to finish gathering those remaining points, but I'll just have to go and figure this out, of course. So we're still at 15 games in a row without last place, and I remember that the very first time I got back into Throne Room, I had quite a very long no last streak. It was like 43 games in a row without a single last place. And when I got back there for the second time as well, because I got demoted twice, I had quite a long streak as well. So perhaps it would mean that I'm going to have a third long strike to get for a third time back into Throne Room. Well, at least I hope so. But we will have to do that by ourselves, of course. Okay, not a bad starting hand. Already the Enchanten. However, I will have to rely on a Penchan, a Kanchan, and a Rianmen. Of course, I would like to complete the Penchan first, then the Kanchan, to finish with the Rianmen, in order to have a guaranteed Pinfu, and not have to wait for Tegawari in order to better my hand, of course. So I draw this tile that gives me a 3-sided weight and renders the Penchan weight useless. However, I'm not too far from Itsu as well, and 2 of the Rianpin are already out, meaning this Kanchan weight isn't so great. So I guess we'll have to see and, well, wait and see at least for now. Could be correct. Go with that. Then next I'm going to throw the Q-pin pair, I think. Yep, just like this. And Ishanten for Itsu. If I were to draw the Iman, I think I would Lichi, but maybe not. Perhaps Dama. And Lichi only if I draw the Tsuchiso first, of course. I could also Dama if I draw the Tsuchiman, because I would not have Itsu, it would be quite annoying. But then again, well, I could wait for either Tanyao or Itsu. So lots of ways to increase the value of my hand, meaning I might remain Dama if I do not get the Itsu here. 2 of the Chiman are out. Paman I don't really care, Sanso either. And Tenpai for a guaranteed Itsu, Pinfu, and Akaichi. I don't need to call Lichi here, and I don't think it... Long! There we go. Perhaps I should have called Lichi then. He would have probably Oikake Liched, so Lichi would have been the right choice. But I won't complain, I got 77 of the first round of Tongpatsu, so it's a pretty good start. Now, of course, is the time to defend and keep my points for as long as possible. Okay, the Enchanten already. Pretty nice high pie. I think I will keep the E pin because it will render the Dora, the Rian pin, useful. Plus I will have a 3-sided weight. But it would probably be easier to go for Tanyao here or Pinfu. Although it's hard to say actually. I'll still drop the E-pin after all. I truly do not know what to do here. All of the Qs are out, so this Lianmen has become much weaker. And I can perhaps see a 3-4-5 Sanchoku perhaps. It's unlikely, or 2-3-4 for that matter. It's highly unlikely, but it's not impossible. It came back to me. I guess I'll drop the Uso here, I think. Also, Toyman is going for a Huitsu, so it will become dangerous at some point. Well, that's annoying. I have a grand total of 0 save tiles. So I guess I'll just have to guess and pray that it doesn't land on... No. Ah, well, I guessed wrong. And it's strong. Deich Hatsudora-san and Noura, fortunately, but it's still a Mangan. That's annoying because one Hatsu was already out, plus I discarded it myself. So it kinda was the most... I mean, probably not the safest looking tile in my hand, but I did not have that many safe tiles either, or safe looking tiles for that matter. Can I really go for Kokushimso with that hand? I need the Ton Nan Pe and lots of Loto High. Well, not lots of them actually, just the Q-Pin, Iso, and that's it. So lots of wind tiles and 2 Loto High. Okay. Or I'm Sanchanten for Chanta, of course. So a bit frustrating previous round where I lost all of my points that I gathered in the first round. And now I'm dealt with such a hand, which I of course turn into Chanta now. I would have preferred to go for Kokushimso, but I don't think it would be a good idea to do that now. Perhaps it was the right thing to do after all, I don't know. But please, one is okay, but please no more. Okay, this is fine. So I'll keep the Chun as a safe tile. And I actually have a good Ukeide here. I can get closer with the E-Pin, Diampin, Iman, Sanman. Actually, even the Chi-Man, Q-Man, Pa-Man, Diaman, Sunpin as well, but I wouldn't like the middle tiles because I would lose Chanta here, like here for example. Then I think I'll just Sumogiri here. I could have taken the Ishanten, but I'm not so happy about the shape of my hand. Ooh, another Dama of Toymen with just Tanya Onomi. Okay. Not very expensive, not very worthwhile. But he's Oya, so I definitely understand keeping Dama in order to like wait for a better hand to come. Or a better wait at least. So one Lenchan for Shimocha. And not a good starting hand here. It's not too far from Tayao, but it's not too good either. So we'll just wait and see what will come. 2 quick calls from Shimocha. Perhaps aiming for another quick Lenchan. Ooh, Chi on the 1 after calling upon the 2. Well, that's interesting, to say the least. Well, I have absolutely no way to make any progress, like I did not draw a single useful tile in the meantime. So I believe it would be time to fold here. Like, I'm never going to deal the Chun and Ton until someone else discards them. But I'm probably going to keep discarding safe tiles now. My hand really isn't strong. Kamicha called Dichi too. And okay, this one is safe. So what do we have here? Well, it's actually annoying, but I guess the Chun is safe. And that's about it. I'm all out of safe tiles after that. Tsuji perhaps? That's my only way to like avoid discarding Manzu, that would be dangerous. And dealing into Kamicha. Although Lomp. Not even that. Not even the Kuman actually. Not even the Ton. So is Shimocha no 10? Not, he wasn't. Or just Diamond on 5-8. Okay. So 2000s from each, plus 1 Honba. So another Denchan for Shimocha, who got back to first place thanks to that. And I'm still down to third. Jesus Christ, what a garbage hand. What the hell? It's almost Shisanputa or Shisuputa. If it weren't for the diamond. What the hell? That's like one of the worst starting hands I've ever had. Not that these don't happen like from time to time, but they're still equally as terrible and annoying to receive, of course. Gonna drop the Debuton before it becomes too dangerous. And I keep piling up on G-High, that's annoying. And Shimocha called such a quick Dichi that I don't really... Like, I'm still... That's incredible. I'm still just barely U-Shanten for normal hand or Su-Shanten for Chitoi just now. Oh. Menton? Okay, that's it. Not very expensive, but it's still a decent hand to score as Oya. Plus he gets to keep the Oya seat for even longer now. And my starting hands are still terrible. I have one Anko, one Toitsu, and that's it. Everything else is pure garbage. Like, I would like to be able to call tiles, so that's the reason why I don't discard the G-High straight away, like not in the very first turn. Like, I discard just the Otakaze winds when I have them, and I keep having them in my starting hands as of late, so yep. But I still have the hope to actually pile up and pair up a few Yakuhai. But I never do, actually. Okay, but I still got somehow to Ishanten, even though it's a very, very miserable Ishanten. Okay, it has gotten a little better now. I think I'm going to discard the this and next turn. Okay, perhaps I should have gone for Pinfu here, but I didn't really like my chances with Pinfu for some reason. Pon from Toyman as well. Okay, got another Anko. Perhaps I sensed it right. I didn't sense anything. Don't worry, I'm just trying to like find excuses. Wow, that's annoying. That's a very annoying hand. Guess I'll have to discard this. Hope to get an Anko of Chiso and try to win on the, well, Saburo-man. And I actually got it. What the hell? Sanhan Dora-san on Takame is either Tsumo or Lon on the Roman. 確かにそうですよ。こいつは本当に上がりたい。だけど、その形は本当にひどすぎます。もう今のは全部なくなったから、スワンコは無理っぽいね。しかもロマンも消えた。だけど、それでも積もった。積も3ドラ3。3300、6300。本当に良かった。こんなハイパイからこんな3つもドラ3の手なんて本当に最初思わなかったね。I really did not think I would be able to win this, but I did anyway, so I guess it's good. Plus I'm back to first actually. Very nice. And now we actually have some good starting hands. That's two very suspicious calls here. I guess I'll just call pawn here as well, just to increase the pressure. Plus I believe the Hatsu will come out if Shimocha and Toimen ever are to draw one. Or I could transform this hand into Tanyo as well. Gonna try to do something here. I don't know what Shimocha is going for, perhaps Yakuhai? So that would be the, well, well, it could be the Hatsu, but then again I have most of the Dora, so it cannot be that expensive. So it isn't the Hatsu. So there would be Haku, Chun, and that's about it. And the Ton perhaps, no, not even the Ton. Ton and Pei are both dead, so it's just Haku or Chun. And that's it. And I'm in Tenpai, but Katagari, so not very great. So I don't have a guaranteed Yaku, I need to win on the Su-pin. The E-pin would put me into Furiten. And the E-pin came out. Well, if someone discards, it's not too bad. I just need to not draw it myself. Okay, for now it's fine. Perhaps Sanshoku. But would it be 4, 5, 6? I think it's 1, 2, 3. But no, it cannot be 1, 2, 3 either. Or perhaps Itsu of Manzu? Or it could still be Pinzu actually. So it cannot be this. But I'm guessing he has some Haku or Chun Anko or Shampoo Machi. I don't know. Okay, guaranteed Yaku, but the Rianpin and Sanpin are both dangerous. I don't really know what to do. Plus Toyman is Oya, so I don't really want to deal in. I'm still pushing. Okay, it passed. Yeah, why not, actually. Saburo Kyuman is not a bad weight. Long! Tanyo Dorayon, Mangan, Hassen. Very nice. Okay, we're definitely back into the game. We managed to score a huge hit on second place. Okay, what do we have here? This hand does have some potential, but it will be slow. It's probably going to turn into Tanyao, I think. I mean, it's the Enchanted for Tanyao, but it's very, very bad. Like just Kanchan, Kanchan, and Kanchan. So tree not a great shape, but why not? At least I'll be able to call tiles. Nope, got this one. Probably going to keep this one for good measure, discard the Q-pin. I seem to have a few safe tiles against Oya, which are dead also, so I can still discard them in case he goes for Dichi, which he might in a few turns, if he discarded already so many middle tiles. I don't know. Q-pin is still safe, I think, I hope. Okay. Another Doso, that's quite unexpected. Just gonna drop the Sunpin there. Nope. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. However, it's not very useful actually. Let's just drop the Papin. I don't really need Sanchoku here, I'm already first by far. I don't really need points, I just need huge hands. So I'm gonna call tiles. I mean, useful tiles as soon as possible. Okay. It's actually getting stronger. Can perhaps go for a Tanpin, Dora, and another Dora perhaps. Okay, I'll keep this Genbutsu tile in case someone calls Lichi, which Shimocha does. So will I be able to get to Tenpai? Yes, I do. I'm in Tenpai, but should I call Lichi? I'm not so sure. I'll stay Damaten. Another Dichi from Toyman this time. I don't really want to deal in. Can I rely on Tsuji here? It does seem quite reliable to me. Lots of Diamond discarded very early, and I would have won on that, unfortunately, but that's not a problem. Should still be fine. Yes. Okay, I have one safe tile that I can discard while keeping Ishanten, which is okay. And maybe I'll have to discard it after all. Nope. Perhaps Haiti Tenpai, but I would not be happy with discarding my useless tiles here. I just hope Kamicha is no 10, so that the game moves forward. I can call Chi, but I don't really want to. Do I have a 100% safe tile? I do. Not against Kamicha, but I hope it is. It is, okay. Low Q-pin, Papin, Sabro pin. Wow, I think I had one low pin to discard to keep Tenpai, which was, yep, I had 5-6, and I needed to throw, okay, maybe not right away, first was a Sozu, but then afterwards, yeah, at any rate, it was good that I defended here. So 2 pins weights, quite good weights at that, so I didn't really pay attention to the hands, but I'm guessing they were equally as good. already Ishanten for, well, either Yakunashi hand, or perhaps Itsu, or Pinfu, or Sanchoku, or whatever. This Ishanten is actually incredible. It went from okay-ish to incredible in just one draw. It's actually one of those golden Ishanten. I could get Tenpai, but with a poor weight, so I'm going to let this one pass. Actually, I'm just gonna keep the shape like that. Just gonna keep it like that. I can give up on Itsu here. I can get a good weight with Tanyao and perhaps Sanchoku. Either 147 or 258 of Pinzu. This, of course. Well, it's good enough. I don't really need to push for a stronger hand. I need to win quick. Grab those two Debo. And we'll be okay. Bien, Upapin, please come to me. Long! Taiyo Akaichi, 29 becomes 3200. Okay. Well, it's the Enchanten, so it's okay. Perhaps Pinfu if I get to drop those, or just Tsunomi is fine too. What's annoying is that it won't actually be able to finish off Toimen or Kamicha. But I can still use this hand to grab a few more points and increase my safety net. Nope, still okay. That's Ishanten now. I think I'll just I'll first drop the Kyuso in case I draw the Chiso or Paso, and then I'll try to do something with that. Of course, it backfired on Chiso. Not okay. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'll just drop the Paso now. What's annoying is that I cannot get Tenpai by calling Pon on the Chun. I'll still be Ishanten, so I will need to either call another tile over there and drop my Anko, or do something else like draw a pair of whatever, or just even drop the Chun. Okay, it might allow me to get closer now to Chun-Nomi, Pon, and Tenpai. Long, Chun-Nomi. Oh, Daburon. Okay. So he grabbed the Honba on Atamahane. So I only get Chun-Nomi with no Honba. But I believe I still get to keep my Oya seat. The Oya seat is not Atamahane either, I think. Yep, it isn't. So I remain Oya for now. And actually I would have preferred to get my Oya turn Atamahaned, to be honest. So Shimocha lost yet another 6,000 points, which brings him down to 19,000. Which simply, well, improved my my lead over second place, which now is Kamicha with 21 something. So it should not be in such a bad position now. I should be fine for the rest of the game. Smogiri. Alright, Ishanten yet again. So we have something that looks like Pinfu Akaichi or Pinfu Nomi. Alright, Tenpai. So it's actually a good weight, so I'll just call Dichi here. I believe the Kyuso will come off easily. And I might be able to finish Toyman off with that. Okay, no Ipatsu. It's not a Hakupochi, so I don't get to Ipatsumo with it being any tile. Which is unfortunate. So if Toyman gives it to me with one Ura, that's Pinpin Roku, and that's enough to bust him out. Actually quite close, he's getting close. And Kamicha gave it to me. Okay, Lom. Deep in Aka and no Ura. That's too bad. So still 58 becoming 6700s. And we enter the fourth Honba. With still pretty decent starting hands, to be honest. 1, 2, okay, I guess just drop this. Ah, okay. But I would like to be able to defend at some point, because I'm like, if I keep piling up on wins, of course I get to increase my my score, but I won't be able to end the game. Should we actually go for a 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku here? I think it's possible. Like Chi, and Lom somewhere. Okay. Alright, I guess. Chi from Shimocha. So I'm 2 away from both Itsu and Sanshoku. Okay, Shimocha actually won. Itsu Doraichi. It wasn't too far from Chi-Itsu, but I guess he wasn't lucky enough to get more useful tiles. Alright, my Oya turn finally ended with, well, quite impressive results. But I still have good starting hands. Alright. Dora-san, Dianshanten. And it still looks like I can go for a quick Tayo or Pinfu. Whoa, good draw. Let's drop this, I think. Okay, so he skipped my turns twice. But I still get nice rows.ハイパイが強い。そうでしょう。でもハイパイだけじゃない。スモもまさしくいいですね。Toyman called Lychee, which is a bit annoying. I guess I'll have to drop my useful tiles now, but I don't really need to push. 今はもう無理にしなくてもいいと思います。あ、下茶からのつまがり。何発赤1 which is 2000 from all. 2000 all. Toyman is getting closer to death now. Not too far from a quick hit. Ooh. I'll just go for a quick Kuitan here, I think. Or perhaps Chitoi? It's called Chi. I don't really know. Okay, perfect. I hesitated on the Lianpin, but I got it anyway. Lianpin を泣くかと悩んでましたんですけど、結局自分で積もりました。Chitoi E Shanten. Alright. Chitoi isn't too bad either. Guess I'll just Chi here. I really do not need Chitoi. I just need a quick win. Nope. Tenpai. Okay. Only the Upin left because all of the Lianpin are out already, but that's alright. Guess it's okay still. Shonpai, but still. Okay. Kamicha waiting on Suchipin with just Sha Dora Dora. Okay. Another good high with good draws. Ooh, Denkan with Dorayon. What? What is going on? Tempai, but I don't want to deal into Toyman's hand now. What should I do? I would like to at least rebuild my hand into Pinfu, so to be able to get a Dama Pinfu and be able to loan on anyone. It's going to be dangerous. Ooh, don't tell me he's making a comeback. Okay, Chundorago. That's not too expensive. That's Oyapane, but still. He's still a bit too far from me. But he's making it hard for Kamicha and Chimocha to actually get a decent result now. So what do we have here? I would really appreciate it if I were to end the game quickly. At least before Toyman's luck really starts to become strong, a bit too strong. Going to have to drop Pinsu sooner or later, so better sooner than once they've become too dangerous. Ah, damn. I'm going to have to pull my quiche out of the oven. So we need to hurry and end the game as soon as possible. Before I transform my quiche into a burnt quiche. And Dichi from Toyman again. Please finish Kamicha off then. Okay, perfect. Let's just let the two do a show off and kill each other. Okay. Yes, the game is over. No Yakuman please, no Sanbaiman either. Okay, that's alright. Deepin, Dora, Ura, Aka. So Oyaman for 12,000 points. Plus 3 Honba still. But that's not enough to overtake me, so it's okay. And the game is over. Actually, Toyman did a great job at coming back from 2,000 points all the way to 35,000 points in just 2 rounds. So props to him. But luckily for me, I had a sufficient lead to keep my first place. So we got plus 149, I think, 149 and the first place, which makes a total of 3,045 points. Arigatou gozaimasu. あ、そういえば、名前の読み方は教えてもらえませんか？漢字はまだよく読めないんですからね。Okay, so I think we got, yep, there we go. So I don't really know how to use them, so I'll just do it later. Sansai Haijin desu. わかりました。すいませんでしたね。山菜と4点もらえれば。わかりました。では、山菜さんと呼びますね。Okay, so I started a game without really thinking, but I still need to pull the quiche out of the oven. So I gotta be careful here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Kochira koso onegai shimasu. Okay, so I did not skip a whole turn, so I'm still in for... I did not get to discard any useful tile, luckily. Okay, the Enchanten, and I can quickly call Pe and Chi somewhere. I mean, Pont on the Pe, with still a Chi somewhere. Of course, it has yet to be decided. Okay, Shimocha calling, Kamicha calling, and still no signs of Chun. So it's still not a very safe round. Those Jihai Dora are very scary sometimes. Okay, I got to draw one actually, so I will keep it in my hand very safely. I'll be careful not to discard it, or at least not until someone else discards it, of course. I could even see a Sanchoku here, like Pe and maybe nothing at all. Okay, Dichi from Toymen. I don't have that many safe tiles on top of that. Down pin isn't safe, Ton isn't safe. Guess I'll go with the Ton. Oh! Run from Kamicha. Okay, Yaku Yaku Nomi. Not very strong, so that's okay. 2000 points is fine to get the round going. But I knew it wasn't safe. I just had no time left to think, so I had to decide. And Sumogiri would have been more dangerous than discarding the Ton, I think. Okay, not a terrible starting hand. Lots of green tiles, kind of. Ryuiso perhaps? Just kidding. Oh, but I'm actually planning up on good tiles here. So I'll drop the... perhaps the Ton first. One, two, three. I'm still Saint-Chantin, it's not very far. The Enchanten now. I'll drop the Sannan. It's not very useful. Not useful at all. Dopi. Not useful. I'll call Pont here. If I can at least get my 2000 points back, I would be glad. and Tenpai. So not a very good hand, but it's still Tenpai, so that's what we will have to content ourselves with for now. If I can sumo, I would get the Fuhane thanks to the 4, 4, 2 and 2 Fu count. So it would bring the hand from 2000 to 2700. Not a very impressive difference, but still. Okay, we could somehow get closer to Ryamen weight. Dichi from Kamicha, this is a safe tile. Do I have any safe tile against Kamicha actually? No 100% safe tile, save for the Kuman now. I think that's what I will have to discard. And the big problem is that I don't really have anything else to discard. So either I pray that new safe tiles will emerge at some point, or I'll have to hang in there and just pray for my tiles to pass. I guess it has to not be Sozu. I would probably bet on Manzu or Pinzu weight perhaps, not Sozu. Well, I hope it, because I like I have lots of Sozu tile to discard. Okay, this one is safe. I think it's 5-8 Uppaman, I think. It's not. Okay, 4-7 then? Could also be 3-6 or 4-7 of Pinzu as well. Those 9-8, 1-2 discards seem to indicate middle Dianmen. So either Saburo pins, Chipin, or nothing at all. Isuchiman, okay, so I was quite wrong. Okay, Suchiman was right actually. It was Yasume with just Dichi Aka for 2600 point hand. Not a good starting hand, but I guess I can go for Chitoi or something. Or Honitsu perhaps. But it's not very strong in any case. Not too happy with that. Not too happy. No, there won't be any Kokushinso here. I'm just letting them all know I'm not going for Kokushinso. Alright, but I'm Ishanten now. Guess I'll just drop this. What if I get Tenpai? Actually, a weight on Manzu would be actually very, very tricky to read. Because my discards would indicate Ah, yeah, but I keep drawing these tiles. I'll still drop a Manzu for now. Another Sozu. I think I can go for Hoitsu now. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but it does allow to like get Tenpai in an easier way. I could call once and get a 2000 point Tenpai, or I could drop my pair and wait to promote my hand into Chitsu. Chitsu perhaps. Well, in any case, my only safe tiles are Jihai, so I guess I can pretty much go for Chitsu while defending, which is great. 2, 6, nope, still the Enchanten for Chitsu, I think. Yep, the Enchanten still. Still the this one is safe, right? It is. Nope. Okay, Tsumo from Taimen. Dizumo Sanshoku Dora. So that's Mangan. Hitsujii ga 1匹. Mangan. She has a cute voice, but I don't really like her when she's winning. Like, it's kind of infuriating to win against cute characters for some reason. Yep. So it could be either Chitoi or Sanshoku, even Ipeko on top of that. So I'm going to leave open both possibilities for now. I still have one useless tile type could discard here. Yep, I'll discard it. Oh, it's actually good for Mentanpin Sanshoku Ipeko. I will need to draw the Supin, Sanzo, and Suman. At some point I will probably get a Tenpai by discarding the Suso, but I would not like to do that if possible. I'll probably tear apart my pair of Sha and wait for my hand to get better. Not so sure it's a good idea, but well, I guess we'll see what happens. But I cannot seem to draw any useful tile. So should I really content myself with Ichinomi Takame Ipeko here? Even those tiles are getting out, so it's gonna be tricky. What? That's definitely not what I wanted to go for here. That's yet another unexpected Sanko that's coming. Or perhaps not. This. Nah, it's not useful. I just want a normal hand. Okay, all of the Iman are out. Yeah, the Cuman is dead as well, so it's no use keeping it. Ah, Dama and Mangan Ijo. Pinfu Dora Yon? Yep. So barely a Mangan, but Takame was Haneman. Okay. Yay, I'm not last anymore. Great, but I lost my deal turn, so it's a bit annoying. What do we have here? Wow, that's a good starting hand actually. Now I just need to pile up on the Sha and keep all of my Diamen and San Menchan, and I will be good for like Pinfu Dora-san. Perhaps even Sanshoku, if I'm lucky enough. Yep. Come on. Nope, not useful. One more dash would have been appreciated, but it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I'm de-enchanted now, although it does ruin this nice shape. So I won't get a 3-sided weight yet, at least. Could have called Chi on that, but I don't really want to go for Taio Doraichi here. If possible, I would like to at least get, remain Menzen, although all of the Salmon are out almost, only one left. It's gonna be tricky getting it Menzen, I think. That's a shame, it really was a good starting hand, but now it's getting a bit tough to keep it closed. And Shimochat called Lychee, and he's Oya, so I need to defend now. Although by the looks of it, I will have trouble defending as well. My only safe tile is this, which I believe is still safe. Okay, Patsumo, then I won't have to worry about defending. Diichi, Patsumo, Chun, Aka, and Noura. Okay, so it's just Oyaman. Still 4,000 from each. Yonsei. Oh, I didn't realize, but they both have the same character. Well, okay. Doesn't really matter. Sanshanten, but the shape isn't great. I have no Yaku, I have one Dora that is a bit hard to utilize. So I will actually need some luck, or I will need to wait until someone deals in. I don't know. But I truly don't like the shape of my hand. I have this to defend against Shimocha, but that's about it. Thank you, Skunk. I'll try to do my best here. It's not looking great, but it's not too bad either. Okay, nice. A pair of Dora right now. I guess I'll discard the Cupid first because they haven't been discarded yet. And if I discard my E-pin now, I won't have anything to defend against Shimocha when he calls Lychee. I'll go with that. Twitch は初めてですか？確かに日本人は Twitch にあんまりいませんですね。 私はまだもっと好きな方はまだ YouTube と思いますけど、Twitch はまあそんなに悪くないと思います。YouTube とちょっと違いますんですけど、もっとライブのためなんですね。Okay, Gichi from Kamicha. Okay, this is safe, which is great because I was seriously lacking save tiles that I want to discard. And I didn't realize, but I could have gone for Itsu, but now my only goal is to not allow Kamicha to, well, win, at least. Well, that's actually great. That's great. On the red 5 on top of that. Tanyao Ipeko, Akaichi, 52 becomes 5500s. So Kamicha drops even further down in last. So this does allow me to feel safer at my third place. But I'm not too far ahead either, so I need to be careful. I need to remain careful. I start with a bit of a weird shape, like not very great. 2 Dora, but everything else is a bit painful. So I'll have to struggle to actually make it work. Okay, 3 pairs actually. 3 pairs. That's a lot of middle tiles to go for Chitoi, but maybe. I don't really know. Dianchanten. This has got to be one of the ugliest Dianchanten shapes of all time. Like, the only Diamond requires me to drop 1 Dora, and I have 2 pairs and 1 Hanchan weight, which isn't great, isn't really efficient. So just for the sake of it, I'm going to keep 1 safe tile, and this is making it even harder now. Yeah, let's drop it right away. I don't really believe in my chances here. So it's either going to be Tanyao or like something like Chitoi, or I'm going to defend. So I would be Sanshanten 3 away for Tanyao, or Dianchanten 2 away for Chitoi. Of course, the most expensive way would be to go for Chitoi because I have 2 Dora, but it's not going to be easy. Plus, Shimocha is getting somewhat closer to what looks like Hoitsu, so it's getting a bit tough to discard Pinzu tiles now. But it could also just be a quick hand because he didn't discard that many middle tiles either. So chances are he's still keeping like something like a middle tile Dianmen perhaps. Okay, he switched. So he dropped a Chiman from his hand, meaning he probably has... okay, he dropped a Chiman and a Kyuman, so perhaps he promoted his hand from Nan-Nomi to Nan-Honitsu, which would be bad news because he would have a decent hand. Would this be okay? Can somehow get to Tempai while keeping my Pinzu tiles here. Okay, Ishanten, actually, if I call Pon on the Rosso or Uso here, I could get a Pinzu weight, which would allow me to like actually keep Pinzu tiles, not giving them to Shimocha, while still getting Tempai with a Yaku and a strong hand. So it's still possible. Nope. I could still be very wrong, like he could not have a Honitsu at all. But I still think he has one. Nope. Nope. Okay, so this is safe. That's perfect. And sumo. And it was nothing. Okay, I was actually severely wrong. It was just Nanomi. And with a very poor weight on top of that. So perhaps he just kept like this shape like that just for the Fuhane, like getting more Fu and increasing his hand from 1000 to 1500, which isn't really useful to be honest, but well, could still be it. I could perhaps go for Chanta Sanchuku here. Oh, I could have gone for Jinshan even, but I dropped the Q-man a bit too fast. Whoa, Ishanten. Yeah, let's get it guaranteed. I'm going to skip on the first Sha and second Q-pin. But I could perhaps draw something like the 7 or 8 of Manzu to get Jinshan and drop the Sha outright. It's a good hand now. There is still a way to make it work like that. Like drawing like 1 and 2. Okay, first one came out. Gotta be careful, perhaps calling Pon on the next one. But it's not gonna be very strong. That's a shame. If I draw the 1 or 2, I could even go for Jinshan, Sanchoku, and Pinfu, and Ipeko. Tenpai. Guess I'll have to make it work. Dichi! No! It's expensive on top of that. Dichi, Patstayao, Dora, and that's it. Luckily for me, it's not more because I still get to remain third, but with such a short lead. And I had such a nice hand. I should have gone for Jinshan and Ipeko perhaps. But well, once again I had such a strong hand that I really wanted to push. Yeah, that's a shame. That's unfortunate. Okay, I still have a short lead, which means I must win no matter what, or I must pray that Kamicha will deal in or Toyman will deal in Shimocha or whatever. But first I need Kamicha not to win. And second, if someone gets a Tsumo that's strong enough, like starting from 330 Fu, because of the Oya penalty, I get down to last. So that's some very, very restrictive conditions here. I'll have to be careful. Saki no furikomi wa mattaku itasugita. しかもちゃんと3色テンパってたんですからもっと痛いこれも痛い That hurts. I dropped it because I was getting closer to Senpai and I really don't know what to do here. I'm thinking going for Taiyao, but I don't really know what to do. I'll go for Taiyao, like call Pon 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 and Long, perhaps. I don't know. I'm getting lost. Chitoi. Yeah, but I would have gotten Tenpai such a long time ago. I don't know what to do. Come on. Oh, perfect! Yes! Pinfunomi! Thank God. I would not have been able to deal in because I had only 900 points above Kamicha. So had I dealt in, I would have been last with 100 points. So luckily, in spite of my awful deal-in, I still got to keep my third place with minus 21. But my Nola streak is still alive. Okay, nice starting hand. I think I'll go for Honitsu right away. Or perhaps Chitoi. Nah, Honitsu is good. Chitoi is possible too, actually. Sansai-san wa ima yomemasu ka? Wakarimashita. 今日見てて本当にありがとうございます。また今度見ててくださいね。それじゃあおやすみなさい。And here we have Ishanten for Chitoi Honitsu Dora Dora, which is great as Oya on top of that. But Kamicha called Dichi. What should I do? I think I shall call Pon here, push the Sunpin, wait for Hatsu or Sanzo, which might come out. Okay, one of them actually came out. And okay. I would have dealt in. That's a shame. I had a strong hand, but well, that's too bad. Okay, so that's just Dichinomi. That's a bit underwhelming because I was hoping to get a very strong hand during my dealer turn, but that's still alright. At least I did not lose a single point. Okay. To be honest, it's actually a bit stressful to speak in Japanese, kind of. I really want to make some progress and get back into like working and getting better at it, but it takes so much time to learn language. Tenpai, but it's such a poor weight. Should I call Lichi like that? I don't feel like it. Plus Toyman called Pon the Dora, which means the round is going to get even more dangerous now, but I have a better weight now, so I'll call Lichi. Rokuman is very much possible to come out, especially now that Toyman has a good hand, so he might push terminal tiles. Lichi from Kamicha, that's a bit annoying. So we have a three-way head-on perhaps, or unless Toyman folded, which he seems to be doing. Yeah, he's definitely folding. Tsumo, nice! Rizumo, Aka, and perhaps one Ura. Yay! Uraichi! 2,3900s. Nice! Oh, we're back to first. Ooh, lots of dragons here. Lots of dragon tiles. but not much else to look for. Okay, no matter. First I'll try to make a quick hand, and then perhaps I will consider like Chanta or something like that. Okay, so the Haku is dead, meaning I'm not getting a dice again here. But I will still keep the Haku and Hatsu for the sake of keeping safe tiles. Plus I'm bien Shanten, which means I'm 2 away, meaning I can keep, well, just 2 safe looking tiles before having to discard one of them in order to make my hand move forward. However, okay, good. I was a bit hesitating on that call, but I was glad I did not call it actually, because I managed to draw Dora now. And another one actually, but this one is probably a bit overkill, because it would turn this shape into something a bit complicated to complete. So unless I draw a third one, which would be really impressive. Yeah, of course, not three in a row. That would definitely be a steal. But I still have a decent hand. Well, actually, it's not that... Ah, okay. Now it's annoying. I can't really discard this. And, well, nothing at all, actually. All of my useless tiles are a bit dangerous to discard. However, what I can do is transform this hand into a 7-pair. I'll skip the first one for now because I'm still hesitating. What should I do? So my other solution was to go for 7 pairs because I have 4 pairs. So I'm not too far away. And this way I can get to discard tiles that are safe against Kami-chan. Okay, but I did not actually expect to draw a third Dora. Like I did say I wanted to draw a third one a bit jokingly earlier, but I still managed to draw it. Which isn't that good because I'm trying to defend actually. Okay, I'll still call Chi here. This is safe. I can discard my pair of Chun, which is safe, and keep the Chiso, which isn't safe. Okay, perfect. That's exactly how I wanted the hand to go. Now I just need to complete it with a 4th Dora, perhaps? Or a Sanzo, that's okay too. Nope. Nope, but this one is safe. Yeah, my draws have been insane. They've actually allowed me to kind of dodge Kami-chan's hand. But I don't know how long it will last, of course. I actually got Tenpai Chi. Wow, that's probably one of the most unexpected Tenpai out there. The problem is that I'm all out of safe tiles now. This one isn't safe either. And I have 0 guarantee about any of those remaining tiles, so I'm probably gonna drop this one. Okay, it passed, perfect. So my bet is on either Isuman or... Okay, that was a possibility as well. But I was thinking 3-6, so I was still mistaken. Not a great hand, but it could allow me to call quickly and get a quick cheap hand. Okay, now I can go for Taio perhaps, but I don't really like having 2, 3, 7, 8 with Taio. Perhaps I should call pawn right away? Maybe not. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose, but every time I'm hesitating between, like, before calling a tile, and I skip the call, I always end up getting a strong tile fourth. That's actually impressive. Guess I'll go with that. Because most of the Pinzu are dead or in Shimocha's hand. This one isn't safe actually now. Or that safe at least. I'll drop it right away before it becomes much too dangerous. Okay. Whoa, okay. It's fine for normal hand, which now I would like to get because I have a double Dora. Well, actually, wait. What should I do? I'll call Pon and then drop this. I don't know what to do. Pon and then drop this. Okay, Tenpai, that's I actually did not expect to draw this one tile, but it does solve all of my problems. Now I do have a guaranteed Yaku, and I'm in Tenpai. This one's a bit dangerous against Shimocha, so I'm dropping this tile instead. Come on. And perhaps if I'm insanely lucky, I can win on the red 5. But actually, perhaps Shimocha doesn't have a Honitsu or Chitsu at all. It could also be just a normal hand like Sanchoku, like 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku. No, it's not possible either. All of the 2 of Manzu are out. This one is dangerous. I'll push this one first, looking safer, and it's not, of course. Yeah, that's what I was... Oh, the 4 was safe, actually! I should not have changed my weight, and that's strong too, because of the Akadora. Well, I had a strong hand too. Well, no, it was an average hand, but I wanted to win it at all costs, so... I should have folded here. Yeah, that's too bad. But it's alright, I'm not too far behind. Only 4,700 behind second place and 12,800 points behind first place. So not all is lost yet. Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, I had almost the same weight as he had. Except that he had also a 9-pin weight, which I did not have. But the 5-8 I did have. Okay, nice Ishanten. I don't want to call for such a cheap hand. If I'm going to go for a one-hand hand, then at least I want it to be Lichi, because with Lichi I can get Sumo, Ippatsu, Ura, and so on. Okay, Lichi. So I was one turn too late for the Q-Soul, but there's still 2 left, so it's still very much possible to win on it. What's annoying is that my discards kind of look like I'm going for Soulzu tiles. But if I'm not going to win off them, then I will probably be able to draw them.
No.
Or not. Chanta Nomi, wow, that's expensive. That's a shame. There goes my last dealer turn, which means in order to make a comeback, I will have to rely on normal non-dealer hands. Not a bad starting hand. It has some potential, but it's a bit far from Tenpai. So I'll still have to work. At least, at the very least, I would like to keep my no last streak alive. Even if I have to get another third for that. Just gonna drop these tiles first. Wow, such a quick Lychee. Kamicha is piling up on Manzu, but nope, not even dealing in. Not even dealing in. What I'm hoping for here is either I guess I can call, keep those dangerous looking tiles here, drop this, hoping it's safe. It's not. I was like completely out of safe tiles, and this was the safest looking tile in my hand, but it actually dealt into a strong hand. That's a shame. Guess I don't have much of a choice now. I need to go for strong hands. I'm 8800 points behind Toyman. Yeah, at some point I had to be dealt like weird hands and bad tiles, but I could have drawn that had I not called. I need to go for Hoitsu here. I have no choice. Either Hoitsu or a Daisangen, perhaps. I was lucky for quite some time, so I'm not gonna complain, but it's still a bit frustrating. Because it's like those times where it really feels like you could not have done much better. And I would have drawn that too. Like, I'm doing good calls, but I'm also skipping good draws. It's a bit of a shame. Not that I'm gonna guess my draws, but seeing that he discarded them right away, this would have been my draws had I not called. This one and this one. Well. Now I have this hand that is just terrible. I want to draw the... Well, either call or draw the 5-man or one of the dragons. And Shimocha called Lychee. Right now I'm hoping for Toyman to deal into Shimocha. He's probably not going to deal info, I think. Gonna have to defend at least for one turn. Jesus Christ. It's not very safe. Yeah, but I'm getting back to Ishanten, or not even back because I was never Ishanten, but I'm losing Hoitsu here, so it's going to be a cheap hand. Not even. And this isn't safe either. Yeah, but I don't think I have much of a choice anymore. I have to push this one. And I'll take the Tenpai with just Hatsu Doraichi. Nope. And this one is dangerous too. I think it's safe. There are way too many soldier tiles in the discard piles. But I'm scared of the... Actually, the Haku is the most dangerous tile in my hand, I believe. Even this one should be safe, or not. Okay, it's safe. I would like to get Tenpai at least, please. Not possible. Antoimen is probably no 10. Yep. Okay, Diaupin and Suman. Okay, so the Suman was dangerous against Kamicha. And he had 3 Dora on top of that, so... Had I taken the Tenpai and discarded the Suman from my hand, I would have dealt into Kamicha and lost probably everything there. Well, almost. Everything up to a non-recoverable amount, at least. But I believe this is where my No Last Trek ends. Unless I get some insane draws and insane luck on the, like, Dichi, Ipatsumo, Ura, Pifu, whatever. I'm actually okay with the Mangan Sumo. It would be enough to get out of last place. But it's not gonna be easy getting a Mangan Sumo with that hand. Because if I have Dichi, Tsumo, Pinfu, I need Ipatsu and Uradora. And if I have Dichi, Tsumo, Pinfu without Ipatsu, I need 2 Ura. And if I had Tanya on top of that, then it's just 1... it's actually not too bad. Wait, I can get Sanchoku with that. Like a 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku and 1 Dora. And also there are Bibo and Honba, so I need to take this into account. It's a bit complicated. Okay, let me think. So, a 5200 Sumo would become 55, which would lead to 69 point differential. Which will lead to 79 with the Honba, so I still need more actually. Okay, that's a good draw. Now I just need to get Tenpai and that's it. Come on! Nope, still not yet. No, I seriously need the 2-5 or 2-5-8. Perfect! Dichi! That's now or never. I need the 2 or the 5. I think the 5 is enough. 2 as well. Mentan Pindora. Yes, it's gonna be enough. Just barely thanks to the Honba and Bibo. But I can win off anyone, even the Yasume, and that's gonna be enough to get out of last place. So I'm begging you. Please give me either the 2 or the 5. Please. No, so close. Okay, I seriously managed to transform that shitty starting hand into something great, but it's not over yet. I need to complete it actually. Long! Wait, I'm actually back to second actually, thanks to Takame. No fucking way. I'm back to second place, I think. No way. What is going on in this game? Also, why did he play so dangerously? He was very lucky not to drop to last, but that was a very interesting discard choice, and yep, indeed an incredible recovery. I was barely aiming at getting out of last, but I managed to actually gain some rank points as well. So I'm really glad. Okay, next game is going to be the last, and I'm what time is it? Almost 2 p.m. here. And after that I'm going to have lunch, do something with my life probably, and do something else, I think. I don't really know what to do actually today. Wow. Okay, that's a curious starting hand. It has a few pairs, a few Sozu tiles, and one Dora. So that's not a lot to look forward to, but we will have to try and build this hand nevertheless. I have nothing good to discard. That's actually a lot of terminal tiles. What if I were able to turn this into Chinloto? Ah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Let's just play safely there. My hand is much too slow and too ridiculous. Oh! Whoa, Tondora-san! That's huge. So Kamicha called the third turn Lichi, and Shimocha actually won on Kamicha. That must be incredibly infuriating. Like... it's the kind of Lichi that you feel like you're going to win because you're just so much quicker than everyone else. And then you realize that someone was much quicker than you. Or not only quicker, but also stronger. Okay, but that was actually good news for me because I managed to escape from my dealer turn without losing points to some strong Tsumo or strong Dylan. I think I'll drop the pay here. It's a bit too restrictive. Okay, nice Ishanten. I'm losing Sanchoku here, but it's okay. I'll get Tanyo Pinfu instead. Or at least Tanyo. Okay, got Tanyo. But I'm keeping it Dama because my weight isn't great, and I can improve my hand by drawing a few good tiles. Like if I were to draw, for example, the U pin, the 5 pin, I would get Pinfu and Ipeko, but I guess I won't. But I had many ways to improve that hand, so that's why I did not call Lichi here. 2600 Tanyaodora. Not very strong, but at least it makes the dealer round move around. And it does prevent Shimocha from winning a few too many points. So that's a weird starting hand. It's not too bad, but it's a bit slow. And also I'll be quite hesitating between, like, I have two poor weights that are close or include Dora, and I have a good weight that isn't near Dora, so I don't really know what to do here. Okay, so on top of that, my only... The only thing I wanted to discard, now I can't discard anymore because I have completed this group. So I need to look elsewhere for tiles to discard. It's such a weird hand. 4 pairs, that's not very good. Five. I don't really like my odds with 7 pair. So I guess I'm going for a normal hand and hoping to call or to draw the Shiro myself. Yes, that's also a possibility. Okay, that's a good Ishanten now. I will admit, though, that my draws have been quite lucky. Look, another Dora. That's fine, that's fine. Now I can actually call and get like a 39 or 5200 point hand. Thanks to the 2 Dora. And the guaranteed Yaku. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Of course, here the best would be to draw the 4-man, call Lychee after discarding the 5-pin, and having discarded the 5 and 6, set the trap waiting on the 4 and 7. But Toyman called Lychee, so it's a bit dangerous to do that. Plus he's Oya, so I don't really want to deal in. Probably gonna fold here. All of the Pinzu and Sozu are dangerous. I mean, almost all of them. And I do have probably enough Mansu to defend until the end of the round. Also, I have this, which does look to be safe enough. Gonna drop this first. Okay. Could I get back to Tenpai somehow? I don't think so. But it's not even that useful anyway. Okay, so at least he didn't win. Waiting on Sunpin. Okay, that was a worse wait than I anticipated, but that's okay. He was Oya, so it's justified to call Lychee with a poor hand, just to apply pressure on everyone else and make everyone fold. Which actually worked here, because we all folded quite neatly. I didn't have that much to look forward to either, like it was good, but not it wasn't a stellar hand by any means. So yeah, I didn't feel too bad breaking my hand apart here. But now I would like to win and grab his Lychee stick and the Honba and... okay, Pon. Pon from Kamicha as well, so he probably has the same idea as me. Chi, of course. So I will discard this, even if it reduces my efficiency just a little bit, because it allows me to keep the Sunpin, which is a very good tile. Like, okay, I get Tenpai, so I will take it. Not happy about that wait though. But if I get to win before everyone else, then that's good enough. Sumo! Nice! So it's just 300, 500 plus 1 counter. But I get to grab the Lychee stick and I get to end Toyman still a turn. So double win. Kind of a like strategical win here. Not a very impressive one. Okay, good. I can see various ways to make this work. Yep. Why not? I do have 4 pairs, so in some ways I could turn this hand into Chitoi, although yes, I guess that's what I'm doing now. 5 pairs now. What's good about the 7 pair hand is that you can pretty much pick the weight that you want. You don't even have to call Dichi. It's just strong enough as is. I mean, it's not very strong, but it's good enough as is. And you can just wait until you like pick a good enough weight for you to call Dichi on. Like this. This isn't good yet. And Shimocha discarded middle Pinzu tiles, so he might discard the U pin. That's very possible. Chun. Okay, 1 Chun out. It feels like a good enough weight to me. So I'm calling Dichi on that one. Ooh, Ipatsumo! Wow! I was scared by the Pursuit Dichi from Kamicha, but I got Ipatsumo on the Chun and Noura. But still, Haneman. Very nice. Back to first place. Oh, that's not a bad starting hand at all. Yes, it's actually the Mahjong emoji on top of that. Ooh, fully Shanten here. I have a 3-sided weight with the Pinzu, like 3, 6, and 9, and a double-sided here with the Manzu. And I get Tenpai, which is... yeah, I think it's Dichi right away. Gonna apply pressure right away. Plus I can finish Kamicha off if I were to win off him. Each Pinfu Dora is 5800, but with 1 Ura it would be 11,600. Yeah, it would seem that my luck is still very much alive. So perhaps, just perhaps, I can make it all the way back to Throne Room within the same no last trek. Close, but not quite. And actually he's playing very aggressively. I mean, he kinda has to now that he's last, but still. Or perhaps just defending the way he can because he doesn't have anything else to discard. But this one wasn't safe, this one wasn't safe. This one wasn't, no, it was safe. I think. Yes, I think it was. So either he has like a strong hand, perhaps a set of White Dragon. So with 3 Dora it could be dangerous, but I still believe to have the upper hand here. Oh, my second place rate got above my last place rate, actually. Now I only need my third place rate to go above my fourth place rate now. Which isn't gonna be easy, but we're still working for it, I believe. Also, my Dylan rate is awfully high, but at least it's stable now. I managed to kind of stabilize it. Come on. Last sumo, please. Nope. So in spite of having called a third turn Lichi with a, well, with a fairly decent weight, I unfortunately wasn't able to win this time. But I got to make everyone fold, and I got to keep my dealer seat, so still a nice victory all in all. Now the question is, will I be able to recover my lost Lichi stick? Or will it be given to one of my opponents? Shimocha has made a move probably in order to kick me out of my dealer seat and to take back my Lichi stick, of course. He's actually not too far from me. Like, if I were to play carelessly and deal into a Mangan, he would get back on top. So I still need to remain careful. I'm Ishan Tenfo, so I would like to kind of push, but not so hard that I discard dangerous tiles. Which I'm obviously doing right now, but I'm hoping to be like early enough in the round to be able to discard these before Shimocha is actually Tenpai. I was silently hoping to draw that Supin to get that nice shape, and I actually did draw it. So now I have a 3-sided weight with the Pinzu and a 2-sided weight here with a singular save tile. I actually promoted to the ISO, which is much safer against Toymen, and oh, okay. Sumo from Shimocha with Chun Doraichi, so that's 500 1000 plus 1 counter, which becomes 600 1100. And he grabbed my Lichi stick, of course. So now he's 11,300 points below, which means he's like Mangan Sumo's Oya would be more than enough to get back to first, but even not a Mangan would be enough. Like 78-26 all would barely be enough, or rather barely insufficient. He would still be missing 900 points, but slightly more, like 32 all, 3200s all would be enough, because it would be 12,800 point differential, and we have only 11,300. So there are many ways for him to get back to first. Of course, obviously, if I deal in, that will be even easier. Like, only a 5,800 points is enough for him to get back to first if he gets a direct hit from me, I mean on me. So I still need to be careful here. But even though I would like to be careful, my hand is still pushing forward, so it's not such a great shape, but it has the potential to turn into either Chitoi or Chanta, or even Diampeko in fact. Although there is only one Kuso left, so probably not going to be possible. I don't know, I can't get a grip. There wasn't anything to hold on to for. Yep, that's Chitoi Ishanten alright, but what should I do now? Well, actually, I can do it like this. I'm both Ishanten for Chitoi and Ipeko. Like, if I could get Tenpai either by drawing the 8 and 9 to get my 6th pair and get Tenpai this way for Chitoi. Or I could get to draw the 7 or 2, discard the 7 and get the Ipeko weight here. So many ways to get Tenpai. One of them is getting harder, however, because only one 8 left, only one 9 left, and 2 8 of bamboos left. So it's getting a bit complicated to get Tenpai with Chitoi here. But Ipeko as well, actually. Okay, one of each left. One of the Chipin. No, wait, 0 of the Chipin left. Jesus Christ. Okay, Tenpai, however. I can wait on the pass so that he's safe against Shimocha. If Kamicha discards it, that's the game. Come on, Kamicha. Nope. What? That wasn't what I wanted to draw here. That's a very tricky wait. But it could still work. Considering it's safe against, it's clearly safe against Shimocha. The others might be more like willing to discard it in order to defend in the later rounds. But this one is dangerous too. Whatever, it's gonna pass. I say it with immense confidence, but actually no, deep inside. I was just saying it for the sake of like giving myself some luck. But I actually got Tenpai and I was the only one Tenpai, so it's quite good. Still a very satisfying result, all in all. And we enter South 3, which means only 2 rounds to go, provided that Toyman does not go on a rampage, of course. I could be able to win a quick hand with the dragon. 2 Dora now, that's not something to make me so happy here. It does get my hand a bit stronger, but oh, very nice draw. But it will weaken the weights, so I think I'll pawn on the White Dragon, discard the Dora, and wait on the 4 and 7 of Pinzu. Unless, of course, I get to draw one of the 6s or the 5s. Pawn. Okay, let's do it. Tenpai waiting on 4 and 7. Close, but not quite. Toyman perhaps? Nope. Okay, Lichi from Shimocha is a bit scary. He's not too far from me, so I think I'm going to have to be careful now. Not gonna push too hard here. I do have a few safe tiles, so it would be really stupid of me to take risks while I'm already in lead. And I have a few safe tiles to defend with. Could have sumo with that tile, but I would have had to discard many dangerous tiles. So yeah, still fine by me. Okay, this one was safe. Now it's getting a bit complicated, I believe. I truly hope this one is safe. And it is. Okay. Managed to get out of this and scat. With Shimocha waiting on Ton actually, so I was right to keep it, and Toyman waiting on chip in as well. So chip in, and Ton. Whew. I actually believed that the Ton was going to be Toyman's winning tile, but it ended up being Shimocha's winning tile, so nice coincidence here. That's a very poor starting hand. It kind of felt like Kokushimuso at the beginning, but it's much too far. Much too far. Once again, I cannot seem to be able to do anything that Chitoitsu here. I don't have that many middle tiles, and they're not in a great shape, so I think I'll discard the middle tiles first, and then stick to safe-looking G-high and terminals. Kan, wow, this isn't good. I get to like double up on the E-pin Dora, but it's not something I really care about. And it actually means that if someone calls Lichi, for example Shimocha or Toymen, if they get Uradora, then it's going to be very bad very soon. So I'm still going to discard middle tiles. Kamicha actually discarded the double Dora without... Well, no, yeah, he seemed to hesitate for a bit. Oh, I actually got it too. I can still go for Chitoi, which would be Dorayon here. That's impressive. Come on, Shimocha. Dianzo. Pawn from Shimocha as well. So I'm reaching now. That's going to be a bit tricky. Choosing between going for Chitoi Dorayon or defending. I won't have to pick, and the game is over. But will he overtake me? That's the question. Lichi, Patsumo, Aka, and no Uradora fortunately. So I think it's not enough. He's lacking like a couple thousand points, like 5 or 4,000. 7,000, okay. Whew! It sure was scary. But I managed to keep the first place. Plus 141. 141 with another first, and this being the 19th consecutive game in a row without a last place. So we're doing great here. Thank you. I'm quite happy with this session. And I'm actually not too far from promoting back to Saint 1 here. Only 3,076. Yep, 3,076. Which means that if I get, if I'm not mistaken, if I get 3 first places, I will be back to Saint 1. So potentially 3 remaining games before getting back to Throne Room. And I think I will call it a day for now at least. I will end the stream here and I'll do something else for now. So thank you so much, Skunk, for joining in and watching me play. I will see you soon, and yep. Goodbye.